Hello, my name is Alejandro Cruz, and today I'm going to talk about the Cold War. What is the Cold War? The Cold War was a political, social, economical, and military conflict between the USSR and the US. It was characterized by not having a direct attack in the other, but by using the fear, the propaganda, and other nations to have kind of a war. The point was to prove their superiority and to power over the other nations. Why it is called Cold War? It is called Cold War because based on an essay from George Orwell. The Cold War refers to not having a direct war, but using other methods to show their superiority. These methods were having bigger armies, better equipment, a better economy, having more wars, and etc. In one hand, we have the capitalism, mainly influenced by Adam Smith. This is an economic model based on the private ownership, the capital accumulation, the profit, and on the free and competitive market. The people are free to use their money as they want. However, these have some inconveniences, like if you are not born in a high class, it's difficult to get there. Then we have the socialism, influenced by Karl Marx. This is an economic model based on the social equality and society ownership. The government elected by the people should manage what needs to be produced and distributed in an equal form. However, we still have some issues, like that some people earn the same but not doing the same. Now it's my interview. I interview my mom, Sochil, which is a 51-year-old lady. First, I asked her, what countries were the world leaders during this period? And obviously, she said USA and USSR. Why did countries who were allies during the wars become enemies afterwards? And she believes it's because they wanted to control everyone else. Where did the Cold War take place? She answered me that in several countries like Vietnam, Korea, but mainly in the propaganda. You can see it in TV or in announcements. What opinion did the general public have of the Cold War? And she said that it was a conflict to show the power of some countries. What type of weapons did the two world powers have at their disposal? And she said that the most famous were the atomic bombs, but also guns like snipers and automatic ones. And now my opinion. I believe the Cold War was almost like all other wars, pointless. I think that instead of fighting to see who's better, they could work together to make the world a better place. In the economic systems, I don't really have a preferred one. I think both of them have good things, but also some bad ones. The pure capitalism, you can be free to do whatever you want, but sometimes it is difficult if you are born poor. The pure socialism looks like good, but it's more because it's more equitative and friendly to the environment, but you don't have the freedom to earn more. I believe that the best is to have some characteristic of both, not polarizing. A very good example are these Scandinavian countries, where they have some of both. They have a free market and are able to create business. And at the same time, the government manages the health, education, and some other aspects that are important to their population. I believe this is what we should do, have kind of a social democracy. And here are my references. Thank you.